What's up, everybody? Welcome, and finally, welcome back to the Godzilla Save the Earth Let's Play. Whew, it's been a while. I mean, like, no joke, it has been a while. But, so yeah, we completed King Ghidorah's campaign, and normally a lot of people buy Destroya first, but, like, Mechagodzilla 2 was cheaper, so, I had to get him. And plus, he's a cool character to play as. And so yeah. So yeah, let's begin. Whoa, it like glitched right there. Okay, let me go do something. Well, that's cool. My first opponent's a Jaguar. I'm not gonna. Okay, so it's been a while since I played this, so it's gonna be very weird. So sorry if I might fail one match. Unlike the Rodin one, gosh, that one was like I failed miserably at. I like failed like 2 times. One, I got destroyed physically. Is this on medium? Okay. One was like on physically, and one was just I lost due to the stupid timer. Goodness, but. The good news, the fact that I never played this in a while, I have new stuff to talk about. So yeah, if you guys saw my Legendary Kong versus Legendary Godzilla video, you can see I finally got in the new version 2 Godzilla 2019 NECA figure. And that guy is cool as heck. Reasons why I bought him instead of the regular one is because like, the paint is more interesting to look at. It's more beautiful to look at. I want to say the color scheme, in my opinion, is more accurate and has no derp eyes. Oh, I just took it like a man. Okay, can we actually just go in there crazy? Maybe it's because he's blocking too much. I don't even know. Too busy talking about this stuff. But like, and plus, the original regular one had derp eyes, so how am I supposed to, like, that's probably gonna distract people from watching the videos, like, oh, look at his derp eyes and that stuff. They're not actually gonna focus on the actual battle. I know it's gonna look weird, but plus, he just comes with his own atomic breath effect. So yeah, that's cool. You guys probably saw how cool it was over there. On the video. It looks so good on the video. I don't see okay, Adept Grimlock, I think that's what his name is. Go subscribe to him for his awesome stop motion videos, but like, he made a Godzilla vs. King Kong stop motion, it was awesome. I highly recommend you checking that out. But like, I didn't even notice I won. But it's just that he used the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2019. And the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2019 does come with a beam effect too. But like, it's just that he didn't really use it. He uses like his really like his own effect with the beam. Like, just use the regular beam, man. You can use your effect for the dorsal plates if the dorsal plates are glowing. Anyway, that's his channel, and that's all on him. Breath fight. Was that a good idea? No. Okay, I barely lost. I almost lost that one. Another thing I want to talk about, this not spoiler, what am I saying? The thing, okay, here's the thing I'm really mad about, is that, about the fans, that I feel like they're more on the critic side of things now, because, like, I see them reviewing stuff and they just mostly have something to do with G-fans. It's just that, including King Kong 19100 himself. Go subscribe to all those people. They're awesome YouTubers, but just the way they have been acting lately, in my eyes, in my own personal view, They just been like very, they look bored out of their minds, and they just look disappointed at something. Whereas Goji Fan 93 and Cretaceous the Hunted, they just sparkle with all that stuff. But I just don't know. Wow, we're nearly already about to destroy Rodan here. Okay, already destroyed him. Alright. Hazard Cell right there just recreated a classic battle from the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 film. Plus, it's perfect. It's the Heisei Ronin design, as you can see. I'll get into that while I'm done talking about this, but I'm just so sick and tired of people comparing NECA to SH Monster Arts. It's the reason why NECA can't be enjoyable with Godzilla as now these days, because they keep comparing it to SH Monster Arts. Stop comparing it to SH Monster Arts, man. It's like, I get it, they're like the two most articulated Godzilla figures, so they're like meant to be compared to each other, but like, not in like a versus way. And another dumb thing is that they're always saying that, basically, they just keep saying, like, with the Godzilla 2019 NECA figures, Godzilla himself, they just literally keep saying that, oh, it's just Godzilla 2014, just different detail, the dorsal spines are different. That's what Godzilla 2019 is. He's an updated, in my opinion, a so much better version than what we got in 2014. I mean, you can hate my opinion all you want. I will always stick to these rules. My own homemade rules, please. Nah, my opinion, Godzilla 2014 was such a sucky design of Godzilla. I just don't like it when they just make Godzilla realistic, you know? It failed miserably with the 1998 film. But luckily, at least Zilla got turned into an actual kaiju. I need to focus here. Anguirus is actually kicking my butt. And Anguirus, buddy, why are you even trying? You got destroyed by the first Mechagodzilla. Why are you gonna go against Mechagodzilla 2? Like, open your eyes for once. Jeez. Like, and here's another thing. It's just like, you keep saying with the legendary monsters, but oh, a lot of stuff was forced into King of the Monsters and that stuff, which prevented it from being perfect. Like, I agree, the Oxygen Destroyer was like, forced in, I guess you could say. Like, mostly the things there are just there for a little reference and, like, link to the little, original Godzilla series. And like, but plus, if the Oxygen Destroyer was never there, heck, we would have never seen that cool emotional scene that we got between Serizawa and Godzilla, you know, in the temple. And I guess the underwater lair. Yeah, just like, really, fans? And King Kong 19100. It's just like, he just said out of nowhere, oh, Barton Godzilla wasted. You know, I don't care about spoiling the movie anymore because it's already out on Blu-ray DVD, but like, I'm definitely probably not gonna the movie myself. like, it was like, oh, Barney Godzilla, wasted. Oxygen Destroyer, wasted. You know? It just, oh my gosh. And like he said, I'm gonna have a discussion video myself, and I'm gonna talk about, like, things I would like to do with the Monsterverse. Like, things I would do. Like, that's the same thing D-Man 1954 does. Like, oh, if I were them, I'll do this and this and this and this and that. In my opinion, Legendary's ideas are better than what their idea sounds like. And that's shocking. I just really hate it when they do that, you know? It's just like, it's actually what King Kong 19100 said that made me really want to unsubscribe from his channel. That's just like, oh my goodness, like, Let's check into this still recording. Oh gosh, this challenge. Oh no. Oh, this is pretty cool one. Let's see if we can do this again. Oh, whoa, Megalon. Buddy, calm down. Okay, follow. Follow me. Set me free. Just as a will. Escape from the city. Yes, I like Sonic the Hedgehog music. Even though I do like Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm not a big fan of him. Okay, but just like, it's just upsetting, man. Like, what's with like, they're like trying to take the critic side of things. Like, critics are like, basically, we already like won that battle between the critics. Where audiences is Mechagodzilla 2, why'd you pick up the car instead? Like, we already won that battle, basically, in my opinion. Because audiences and fans' ratings are more important than, you know, critics' ratings. They're just there. Can I use the target system, please? Okay. This is not a perfect challenge, so I'm trying to talk about. Geigy, can you calm down, please? I'm trying to get you in here. Oh, Godzilla, no, please, man. You're gonna be difficult. You're gonna be such a difficult dude to get in here, are you? Stop! Stop! Come over here. You know, this won't even make sense. Why am I trying to capture you instead of trying to kill you or fight you and not? So weird. Okay, let's see if we can do this while before Megalon gets out. Okay, thank you. You just let me grab you. Oh, I bet you if it was any second further, I bet you if it was any second further, Megalon would probably gone out. Cause like, Gaia was just so hard to capture. Like, he just kept jumping around all over the place. But like, seriously, fans need to stop this though. Like, just stick to the plan, stick to what the company's doing, deal with it. Like, I know it's a little bit like that. Same thing happens with me too. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna get used to that. Like, I get used to it. You guys, on the other hand, it's just a bunch of crybabies. Not the nice, sweet fans, and not you, my subscribers. Not you. This is something with them. It's like, ever since Goji Fan 93 left, and Godzilla Save 14 got created, the Godzilla fan base just went downhill from there. And yes, I said it. In my opinion, Godzilla 2014 is the true movie that destroyed the Godzilla fan base, and Shin Godzilla just made it worse. A lot of people say it was Shin Godzilla, but no, I disagree. It was Godzilla 2014 because it was so different that it created its own fan base, and like, that just made me hate the movie even more. Like, and it's sad that Godzilla 2014 is still getting respect, and not Godzilla King of the Monsters. They're like saying, "Ooh, how Godzilla 2014 respects its Japanese roots." Like, and Godzilla 2000, didn't they just capture you? I know it's kind of, but like, back to the top. I mean, like, it's just sad, you know. Oh, don't get my G stuff. It's just sad, like, Godzilla King of the Monsters is the true movie that respects the Japanese roots, not the stupid 2014 film. I always think in my eyes, Godzilla 2014 is the worst Godzilla movie ever. I don't care. My opinion. Goodness sakes. You can like the movie all you want, but I'm never gonna like it. It's never gonna change anything. And sadly, I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna say right now, I find more entertainment out of Godzilla's Revenge. And that's sad. Whew. Anything to talk about? Whoa! 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 What happened there? You guys saw that? Well, I got that on camera. I feel so lucky whenever I catch that stuff on camera. Okay, I gotta start my game here around Godzilla 2000. Just go berserk on me anytime. Oh shoot, Bachelor's after me. Ain't gonna matter anyway. Sorry, Godzilla 2000, but you're down for the count. It just makes me mad. Like, like, hearing all what the Godzilla fans say, it made me actually want to quit the Godzilla fan base. Like, oh, I'm done. I still really like Godzilla, but like, it just made me want to leave the fan base. Like, goodness sakes. And I do agree with I do agree with Gochi fan saying like, every fan base sucks. Like, I do agree with that actually. Just like, except like for the Crash Bandicoot fan base and Spiral fan base and like the cartoon movie fan base. I mean, like, those fans are always nice. Sonic fans, Mario fans, no. They're not nice all the time. I would say Sonic fans are just a bit more worse. Godzilla, like, ever since King of the Monsters came out, like, the Godzilla fan base has been cured, actually. When I think about it. What was that? Like, trust me, in my eyes, it's been cured. Godzilla King of the Monsters is the film that saved the fan base. And that's what made me like it even more. Not stupid Godzilla Save the Earth, that's for sure. I'll stop ranting on it. Intentionally. I'm sorry to my subscribers that if you like Godzilla Save the Earth, you can like the movie all you want. I'm not gonna go against you. If you do fight with me about it, I'd either just ignore you or just say, hey bro, it's my opinion, you know? Plus, Godzilla Save the Earth is a just terrible fan base. Like, they're just so whiny, like, they get whiny and mad, and overly mad, whenever Godzilla Save the Earth loses. And the funny thing is that, ever since Godzilla King of the Monsters came out, it's just like I never heard from them again. They just disappeared from the human race. They're never to be heard from again. I think it's kind of funny. I would say this: Zilla fans are a bit more, just a tiny bit worse than Godzilla Save the Earth fans. Fine, Gaggy, you want a beam fight? Stop blasting at me. And this is on medium. Why am I dominating this right now? Well, then again, Mechagodzilla 2 is a tank in this game, so I want to think he was a bit more harder to fight in Godzilla Shell Monster Melee. And plus, I might actually play Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie, since next year is going to be the return of another one of my favorite movie monsters, King Kong himself. So yeah, given that it's going to be King Kong's next return in cinemas, you know, why not to celebrate it by playing the video game? Seriously, dude, I wish once the MonsterVerse is over, they better make a game where it's like this style, but mixed with the style of Godzilla on PS4. They should do something like that. Imagine how fun it will be to recreate the King Kong vs. Godzilla fight scene in the 2020 film. And heck, even if they make the game now. Especially for the new gen consoles. You get to release it for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Imagine how the graphics would look. Yeah, speaking of cartoons, I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna stop hiding it. I'm a fan of Hotel Transylvania. I'm a fan of Kung Fu Panda. I'm a fan of Madagascar. I'm a fan of all those cartoon movies. Just like, I just can't stand it. How people can't take the hard, how fans can't, understand the hard work those cartoon movies go into. It's like saying, oh, this movie sucks. With every cartoon movie, they're kind of equal to me. Because they just, seriously, and I would say this, it's harder than 2D animation. Like, you gotta, make the character models, you gotta, draw the character in a 2D style, then you gotta transfer it into, a computer, and what that character would look like in a 3D animated thing. Then you gotta create same with the designs, too, of the area. You know, it's just more harder to work. That just makes me curious. Anything? Anything else Godzilla related? Well, Mechagodzilla. So Mechagodzilla, is he gonna be appearing in the MonsterVerse? I really hope he does, man. It's just that the fact that Legendary has the right, Warner Brothers has the rights to use Mechagodzilla because they used him in Ready Player One. So imagine how cool. I mean that like maybe you could just use that exact same design of Mechagodzilla from Ready Player One, but make him more like a little bit like a Legendary MonsterVerse style monster. If they bring him back to destroy monsters, I really want to see him take on King Ghidorah or something like that. Then we'll get a battle between the most classic Godzilla arch rivals of nemesis of all time, King Ghidorah versus Mechagodzilla. Because normally Mechagodzilla is like one of those opponents that are like up there with King Ghidorah in terms of being Godzilla's classic arch rival and nemesis in the Godzilla series. I'll say Gigan's in number 3, though, because he's like the most interesting one. Biollante will be one too because she's like the first opponent and villain of like the Heisei Godzilla series. Oh gosh, big mistake. No, okay, that was close. And plus, she's made out of Godzilla cells when it's the plant. And once again, like Gigan, a very creative looking monster. Destroy out mostly because he's like made out of the weapon that killed like the first Godzilla in 1954, and he's like the final opponent of the Heisei series. So of course it's gonna be obvious he's a classic villain. And Space Godzilla, I would say he's a classic villain too in my opinion because an evil clone of Godzilla. I mean, you can't get any more better than that. Aw, really? Come on. That sucks. And Orga mostly because he has the ability to suck Godzilla's energy cells out from biting him. And like, dang it, Baragon, why do you keep stealing and grabbing stuff? Stop it. Why is the Super X here? Shouldn't you be helping me? Whatever. I still win anyways. Ha ha ha. Can the Super X still actually hurt me? Oh, he just left. And yeah. Pretty much, you gotta introduce Mechagodzilla somewhere in the MonsterVerse. I mean, you have that reference thing on the newspaper article. Mechanized Titan arrive on Skull Island, or being built on Skull Island. This could make a reference to Mechanicon as well, given that it's King Kong's home and it's Skull Island. Well, no, Mechagodzilla's more popular than Mechanicon, so it's time for some basketball. Every time I would see Goji Fan 93 play this back in the day, I would laugh my butt off. Because he really hates this challenge. He even says I suck at sports in real life. And yes, I still remember some lines he does say. My opinion, Goji Fan 93 in my opinion will always be the best Godzilla YouTuber. Dang it! Would you stop? Mechagodzilla 2, grab the dang ball. I don't want to say that. That's just gonna sound wrong. Grab the basketball. The kaiju basketball. Did that just push me? Well, plus, is that really is that really glitched there? And plus, I don't even know if the ball turns red that makes you get more points. I don't get it. Who's winning? Oh shoot, Megalon's winning. Okay, Megalon. I know I'm gonna cheat right here, but like, are you serious? I'll get you next time. It's probably because I'm talking. We got plenty of time left to win. Come on. Don't move. Don't you dare move. Okay. Don't move. Don't move. Why do I keep missing you for like, by like a millisecond? You keep... It's just because I'm focusing on doing this is why I'm losing. Can you stop it, please? They keep, like, glitching through each other. Okay. I got some time to score extra points. Thank you. look at the basketballs, the kaiju basketballs. They're like filling up, overloading everywhere. There they go. Oh no, I'm not gonna let you win. Clear. No. Oh. You've got enough points already. Oh, whoa! I don't even care if I lose this match. That was a highlight right there. Nah, Megalon's probably gonna win anyways. Yep. Whatever. I'm still gonna try to win though. Can I still win? There he goes again, the glitch! Oh, hopefully Megalon got knocked out. No. Oh, get away! How am I missing? Oh, Geigen's gonna win. Okay, he got like 30 points. Ugh, I wouldn't be in last place. No. Yeah, I don't even care if I lose now. It's just... This was a funny match. You know, I might get no points award. Whatever. I still this challenge. I'm just gonna... Can I still be dazed? Oh, okay. I don't even care about winning that time because, like, plus 2 reasons. I already unlocked the challenge of doing it, and plus I already, like... Plus that's, like, a really funny match. They just kept flying all over the place. Is this bad boy still recording? Okay. How many minutes has it been? 26 minutes already. It's gonna go into 27. Dang. Why does it, like, take so long for me to make a fan film? Ooh! A good battle. Even though Curry might be a little bit of too much of a dude to take out. So I never cuss. I will not cuss. I guess a doo-doo take out. I bet you I made a lot of you laugh right there. Ugh. Very, very tiring, man. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't be celebrating Halloween, so don't expect no Halloween specials. If you want to know why I'm not celebrating Halloween, religious reasons. And don't bother me about it. I repeat, don't bother me about it. Anyways, back to this stuff. Okay. Come on. Beat Mech-Godzilla 3. I don't know, it's just like the way that people over here in America say Godzilla's Japanese name. They just call it Gojira. It's just like... It's so cringy. Oh yeah, go check out how it should have ended Godzilla King of the Monsters video. It's so hilarious, I can't stop watching it. I really like that ending. It's so funny. Oh, they're gonna come back at me? Why is this battle? I'm dominating Courier right now, and it's like, bruh, I'm like trying to like, I'm dominating Courier, and why is the battle taking so long? Oh, come on. But who will win this fight though? I'll probably have, if Curry was scaled up to like Mechagodzilla 2 size, I would have to say Curry, because he's like Mechagodzilla 2 is he's like super slow in the movies. Plus, Curry is like very fast and agile and all that stuff. But it could depend on the situation though. But Curry would win. But, like, if Mechagodzilla 2 brings in the Garuda and then they form Super Mechagodzilla, Cream's done for. He's screwed. Super Mechagodzilla is OP as heck. Come on. destroy him already. Plus, we're making that little tooth laser. Like, I like pretty sound effects in there. It's like, classic, electricity sound effects. Which incarnation I would choose to go up against King Ghidorah? I'd probably say either Kiryu or the original. Or heck, in this general, like, any Mechagodzilla. Any Mechagodzilla will do well against King Ghidorah. Oh, no, not the range. Well, I just gotta dodge it. And it ain't gonna be easy. Oh, no! Okay. I feel bad for the computer when I dodged her like a range attack move. It just... it was like all that wasted. Oh. Another thing to talk about is that in Godzilla vs. Kong, it's gonna be like... Oh, there you go again. No. My G-Cell. Mine. Another thing I like about... I'm very excited about Godzilla vs. Kong is that this might be the time where Godzilla might become an anti-hero. There are reasons like that he might be a side, kind of like not too much of a villain, but be more like a threat, like that type of villain. You know, like in the original Toho series, Godzilla's like switched to a hero to a villain. A hero, a villain. In like the Heisei series, he was like more like an anti-hero. In the Millennium series as well. I really like that though. That's my favorite attitude of Godzilla, is the anti-hero, and I really like. And they also say that Kong's gonna be more sympathetic in this film than he was in Kong Skull Island. I'm really excited for that. And plus, I'm gonna say right now, in my opinion, I do think I like Godzilla. Now I like Godzilla better in this universe than Kong now. I'm sorry, just like I really super duper like this Kong. Okay. He's bad, but, you know, he's awesome, he's cool and all. He's my second favorite King Kong design, but one of the things he lacks, in my opinion, is just that you do feel bad for him in some parts, but, like, not as much as sympathetic as, like, you know, the 2005 Peter Jackson Kong. That Kong you really cared for. And plus, I just realized we're fighting Destroyer. I do remember fighting Destroyer as Mechagodzilla 2 before, so maybe he's my bonus opponent. So yeah, but like, you still felt bad for this Kong just a little bit, but like not on the verge of like Peter Jackson's Kong. That, like, in the end, I cried for that Kong when he died. Like, he was much more sympathetic, and you felt bad for him. In reality, though, I still feel just as bad for Godzilla, just as bad for King Kong. You know, King Kong, you know, he lost his family and all that stuff. And, you know, he got like he's an animal. He doesn't really. I mean, he's not. I will count as a giant monster, but like in a way, he's animalistic. You know, it's just that like you can just see the looks and emotions on his face. Like he's just sad and all that stuff, and like he just trying to like. He's seen a whole bunch of stuff on that island, trying to defend himself and all that stuff, and proving that he is king of Skull Island, you know. And just like the time where he's having with like Ann Darrow in like the Peter Jackson film, and then the military interrupts them. It's just like it's sad, you know. Godzilla too, like he has to take care of his son, and all these dang evil kaiju's come out of nowhere and interrupt their peaceful time. Okay, Destroyer! No, don't get that. I deserve that. I'm really here. I really need to beat Destroyer here. Mechagodzilla 2, blast your... Oh, never mind. It's gonna wait. What the? Okay, I think I can't be proud of it. Also, this is a Heisei battle right now. Mechagodzilla 2 versus, Destroyer. This will be an interesting one. Really, it didn't affect him at all. I was shooting him in the back, too. Mechagodzilla 2's eye beams are supposed to be powerful. What the heck, man? Like... You know, a funny glitch I really like is that sometimes when the monster has a powerful attack, it just doesn't affect them. Like, they just do this weird pose while they're doing this attack. It's just so funny. Like, you saw right here, like, a couple times in this Let's Play. But yeah, like, and plus, Godzilla, you know, he has a son and that stuff, you know. He just... And especially when he died in Godzilla vs. Destroyer, oh my goodness, was that the saddest thing ever. Whereas King Kong, though, his sympathetic is more shown, but like Godzilla, like he's still, it's like in a rare moment in the films. And why is Mechagodzilla just destroying the city? Isn't he like a global defense force, mind you? I just don't get it. God. I mean, these buildings are just short for me to hit. And I can't grab that much buildings as Mechagodzilla too, so... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this challenge. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh no, might take a really good twist there. But, you know, just that, even though Kong might be shown as more sympathetical than Godzilla, whereas Godzilla has to be like rare, but Kong is more often, it's the core of that character. But I don't care, man. It's just like, I feel bad for them just as much as each other. Every time they would die in a movie, I would just cry and sob. It's just like, man, for real? It's just like... That's another thing about 2014 that bugged me, is that Godzilla, you didn't feel bad for him in the first film. And like, because like, he didn't really have a son, he didn't really like have anything for you to care for him. It's like, in my opinion, they just tried so hard to make you feel bad for him. They just start playing sad music randomly, and he's just getting beat up by the Nitos, and trying to make him look sympathetic. When in that scene with the main character, where he's like all weakened and that stuff. Yeah, they tried, but it didn't work. Although in the second movie, Godzilla King of Monsters, this Godzilla was so much better than the previous one. Even though it's the same Godzilla, he was more like Godzilla in this film. This is how Godzilla should have been in the first film, and without the teases, without the... It should have been just Godzilla alone, you know, making a sympathetic message and that stuff. Like in the first movie, it should have been scary, you know. Then it would have been an awesome comeback to Godzilla. It made a lot of references. But sadly, no. You don't get what you want. Ooh, there's a... Does that count? I'm just destroying the place right now. I feel like more like Ryu when he goes berserk. This is Mechagodzilla 2. Like seriously, like, and the thing about Kong in the new movie is just that I'm so glad they're gonna make him more sympathetic this time. Like, I still do feel just a little tiny bit bad for this Kong in Kong Skull Island, you know, but like I feel much more bad for Peter Jackson's Kong. And he was like a whole lot sympathetic in Kong Skull Island. The only way to feel extremely bad for this Kong is that if you read the comic. Because if you read the... Okay, what's going on here? Why is this building not going down? Okay. I failed, anyways. What was I supposed to get? I won? It says 70% of the city. Just let it run out. I won! Okay. It's probably because that dominating part right there, just throwing stuff around like ragdolls. I think we just fought Mechagodzilla 2's bonus opponent and bonus challenge. Wonder what his other bonus opponent will be. Is it King Ghidorah? But if you read the comic, the Skull Island Birth of Kong comic, you will understand that this Kong you feel bad for. But the thing is that you have to read. Oh, Mogira. Okay, this is interesting. Wait a second, are we like brothers of some sort? Cause you were built out of me. Hold up, this is messed up. Like, well, yeah, that is true. I think that is canon. Like, Mogira is like supposed to be like some type of improvement and built from the pieces of Mechagodzilla 2. Actually, Mecha King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla 2, and Mogira, they're like all brothers, aren't they? Because they're like, think about it. Just think about it. Mecha King Ghidorah was built like, okay, Mechagodzilla 2 was built from the pieces, leftover pieces. Some of the leftover mechanical pieces. Goodness, I cannot talk. The leftover mechanical pieces of Mecha King Ghidorah. And Mogira was built from the leftover metal pieces of Mogira. So won't that make them 3 adopted brothers? Oh, no. Blast him. Duh. Freeze him. Aw, didn't freeze him. I just want that health more than you. I think this might be total size accurate too, because Mogira is like supposed to be smaller than Mechagodzilla 2. And won't that make King Ghidorah related in a way to these guys? Because, you know, Mecha King Ghidorah is technically created from King Ghidorah, so in a way, like, they're all connected. And plus, don't forget, not to mention that Godzilla and Space Godzillas are in this all. Because, you know, they fight, Space Godzilla fights Mogira, Godzilla fights Space Godzilla, Godzilla fights Mecha King Ghidorah and all these guys in King Ghidorah. And not to mention the fact that Gigan is King Ghidorah's partner, and King Ghidorah is also rivals with Mothra, as well as Gigan. Well, Batra is rivals with Mothra. Like, they're all connected. And plus, go on and look at it too, in the Hasty series, you know, like, Violante is like created from the cells of Godzilla, and like, there's like something like, you know, won't that make them rivals too? And that stuff. That's it. You're down for the count, Mogira. Aha. And like, and Destroy is like the big baddie of the Hasty series. Like, I just noticed that, like, they're all connected. And if you look at it, Gigan was originally supposed to be in the Heisei series along with, Anguirus. But, final thing to talk about, which Mechagodzilla do I think is the best, though? Kuryu, Mechagodzilla 2, or Mechagodzilla from the Showa series? Well, I'm not gonna say either, because they're all equal. I really like them all. Because, like, they all have, like, their own thing, you know. Mechagodzilla from the Showa series, he was, like, evil and all that stuff. Like, you know, he had an evil, menacing vibe about him. And he's very villain. He had, like, he was, like, more like a villain out of all the 2. Like, out of the 3, the most evil Mechagodzilla. And plus, he was, like, the first one. He was, like, the classic Mechagodzilla. And Mechagodzilla 2 was more like the heavy-duty Mechagodzilla. He was like the one that was like really like a tank. And like Kuryu, he had a lot of personality. Plus, he was built from the original bones of the original Godzilla from 1954. So yeah, and plus, I want to say Curry was the most sympathetic Mechagodzilla out there because, like, you know, they make him very sympathetic. So, and the Curry style of films would have been cool if, like, the Legendary brought Mechagodzilla back, but he had, like, the personalities of all of Mechagodzilla's combined. That would have been so cool. I don't even know if it's gonna happen. That depends on them and if they get the rights on Toho. I hope they do. I really hope that Mecha King Ghidorah makes an appearance too. What was that, Orga? You're really glitched right there, buddy. I meant to grab the building, not you, Orga. I'm gonna get blasted. No! Oh gosh, this is bad. Oh no. I won! You know, if I would have lost that, that would have been it for me. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I gotta walk, slowly walk out of the way. No, 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 no. Oh, this is really close. Ah, stop blasting me with your beam, Orga. Imagine if Orga was this brutal. Plus, that would be interesting if we saw the GMK Godzilla fought the... Oh, no, no, no! No! Ah. Screw you, Orga. I gotta run away. I gotta run away. I gotta run away. There's no way. Unless... Can I grab that building? If it goes at me? Don't you dare do anything. If we saw, like... That's your downfall, Orga. There you go. Oh my goodness. If you would have blasted me with that beam, it would have been it for me. What an intense final battle that was. Oh. But seriously, imagine if, like, GMK Godzilla fought Kuryu. That would make no sense, because, like, isn't a GMK Godzilla, isn't, like, an undead? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Well, that would make no sense, because, you know, given that Kuryu was, like, built from the original bones of the original Mechagodzilla, from the original Godzilla in 1954, GMK Godzilla is, like, an undead version of Godzilla in 1954. That would make no sense. So basically, GMK Godzilla will be, like, fighting, like, some type of clone of himself. Pretty weird. You know, also, I pulled out my old PS2 controller. Goodness sakes. And who might knows, given that Godzilla's gonna make another return in 2020, I might play the Godzilla PS4 game, but maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Also, more Finance at Godzilla's videos coming soon. If I do like FNAF 4 in Godzilla style, that's gonna be pretty boring, because, you know, you won't get that feeling of intense. You won't be able to see the monsters in action that much. It's just gonna be boring, so... You know. Well, let's go ahead and purchase Destroyer next. Did I say Destroyer or Destroyer? I don't even know. I got tons of points right now. I think we might have enough. I'm sorry, but we just might barely have enough to unlock everything. I don't know, I kind of doubt it. Even if you go back and watch what you find in the 3 season. But yeah, but the next opponent, not next opponent, oh my goodness, what am I saying? Oh goodness, I seriously can't talk right now. I'm sorry. So yeah, the next kaiju we're gonna be playing in this game is Destroyer. So wow, we got like, so we're like already like halfway done already. Dang. Well then we play as Mega Gearus, and then we're halfway done with it. Like, you know, then move on to these packs. So yeah. Play as King Ghidorah, play as Mechagodzilla 2, and now we're going to be playing as Destroyer next time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. I really had a fun time playing as my Godzilla 2. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Sorry about the guy's stupid camera.